What is going on out there, peeps? Man, what a crazy day it has been. So much good news happening at once. I know a lot of you are saying, hey, what happened to that interview? Believe it or not, it's uploaded. And as you can imagine, yes, YouTube has flagged it. So they're doing a review. And unfortunately, it takes a few hours. So I'm waiting and waiting and waiting. So as soon as they free it up, I will release it. And there really is a lot you guys are going to want to hear. And not just that, there's other good news I'm getting ready to share a little bit with you here in just a moment. But let's get into what's going on in the world of gold and silver. All right, you guys know, speaking of gold and silver, when you go to buy yours, make sure you go to our friends over at Money Metals Exchange. The link is down below in the description. If you are a first-time buyer and you spend more than $100, use promo code Pimpy, P-I-M-P-Y, and you will get a free ½ ounce of silver. For those of you looking for my address, there it is right here. And you guys know I have this alternative website where I post information that I cannot post on this channel or share with you anywhere else, to be quite honest with you. And boy, howdy, when I tell you, some outstanding news is on this website. If you haven't seen it yet, see that title? This gentleman here is in Alberta, Canada. Well, he took the whole beer bug thing case to court. And then subpoenaed the scientist and doctor who signed the mandate to put everybody in lockdown. He said he wanted proof. Well, they didn't have any. And they had to admit it. And the judge removed all Rona lockdown restrictions. All of it. In that area. You got to see it. I love it. That's just a start. Slowly but surely, they're in panic mode and they're trying to rush things through. You'll see why. Shout out to our friends over there at Wall Street Silver. Go check out their YouTube channel if you haven't already, along with their Reddit Wall Street page. There's a lot of pictures in there. I guarantee it'll motivate you. Here's Pimpy's Investment Chat. It's a Facebook group. Same name as the channel. Over here, we do talk about gold, silver, cryptocurrencies, as well as foreign currency investments. Come over here and join us. It's free to do so. And, let's check in what's going on for today. Yeah, everything looks in the green, and again, gold's still lingering around where it is. And as usual, silver keeps getting pimp slap. Not the kind that I like. But every time they get near the $26 mark, boom, look at this hit. Just like over here. This isn't like a little drop. It's like 50 cents. And not, go shorty, it's your birthday. Wrong 50 cents. But anyways, yesterday I was suggesting that we have a little fun with the cryptocurrency. It was so cheap. I'd made a recommendation. Wouldn't it be fun if it got up around a couple of cents? Because if it did, you can make a ton of money. Seriously, because it's so cheap right now. Yep, it jumped. It's at 3 cents now. It was at 2.5. It doesn't sound like a whole lot, but it is. That was 25% jump in value. See it over here? Within 24 hours. I said, good Lord, man. So if you, 25%, man, if you had $1,000 in there, it'd now be worth $1,250 today. Now, it doesn't sound like a lot, but it's only 3 cents. Can you imagine when it gets up to 5 cents, 10 cents, 20 cents? Does it make sense? You can just jump in there, catch a quick little ride. So, nice little bump, you guys. It's still going. People are still dumping little tiny bits. Again, I'm not a fan of cryptocurrencies. But when I saw this, I thought, wouldn't that be fun if we can catch it at the beginning and take it for a ride? And that looks like what is going on. So hopefully you guys were early enough to jump in there when it was around $2, or not $2, 2.5 cents, and you're riding this bad boy out. But I still don't trust anything, and I keep all my money into gold and silver, despite the fact that they continue to do this. And by the way, now all of a sudden, magically, the CSFT is what? Yeah, investigating supposedly. Huh? Interesting. Well, so let's look at the good, the bad, and the ugly when it comes to the crypto market. U.S. SEC Chair Counselor. So this is SEC Chair Gensler calls on Congress to help rein in crypto Wild West. Yeah, the chair of the United States Securities and Exchange Commission on Tuesday called on Congress to give the agency more authority to better police cryptocurrency trading, lending, and platforms. A Wild West, he says. See how they get your magazines? Wild West, we have no control. Oh my God, people are doing things without us being able to tax it, control it, and know what they're doing, and we can't take it. We need to manipulate it. You know what I mean? Gensler said the crypto market involves many tokens, which may be unregistered securities, and leaves prices open for manipulation and millions of investors vulnerable in risk. Well, yeah, we know that they're vulnerable to manipulation, but I wish he'd put the same damn concern about the manipulation happening to gold and silver. The asset class is rife with fraud, scams, and abuse in certain applications. So us gold and silver people are like, yes, what's your point? You didn't do anything for gold and silver. What the hell are you going to do for them guys? You have no intentions. Basically, what they want to do is put in the kind of rules that protect them, is what they're saying. So they get all dramatic. Oh, we need to do something for the safety of the people. No, they have no intentions. They don't care about you. They never did. This is what they need to put in place to make sure they can monitor it, control it, and make sure that their wealthy friends benefit from it. What? You still think I'm fibbing about that? Oh, how nice of her. Senators moved to exempt Bitcoin crypto miners from proposed U.S. tax rules. Isn't that nice of her? It's like, oh, just get rid of taxes. No, that doesn't have anything to do with us normal people. No. This has to do with reaching my article limit. What you talking about? What she wants to amend and fix is she wants tax exemptions for the people who mine it, broker it, the investment companies that trade it, and the platforms. Not you normal people out there. No. So they're already finding a loophole or trying to create tax exemption loopholes for everybody else that's involved, which is as you can imagine, yeah, JP Morgan and Goldman Sachs. And see how they do this? They're going to like, hey, we're going to make this sound good, but it's not for you. Those exemptions are not for you. Those exemptions are for the bankers who want to come in and rape you of your money. Pretty much is what it is. Probably a poor choice of words, but you get what I'm trying to say. So that should be hope for you crypto people that, hey, cryptos might survive. Maybe the government won't shut it down. Yeah, but what good is it if you can't even do anything with it because they will control the price? They'll control where it goes, who has it. They'll tax you to death. The fees will be increased. Yeah, you get my drift. Right now, just do what you can to play around with certain ones until cryptos start to stay consistently on the move. But again, I have no faith in it. I see a much bigger picture playing out right now. And I think cryptos are just another one of those mechanisms that are going to be part of this bail-in, and they'll just take your money. If you guys have not went over to listen to Lynette Zang these last couple of days, this woman's on a tear. She's warning you guys. Over the past few days, I showed you not one, but two different bail-in policies brought back to the intentions of their customers and the citizens. Why? Like they care. No. They want to do that so they could go, well, we warned you. Why are all these people now all of a sudden talking about a bail-in? And then they try to make the wording look like, well, don't worry about your money because your money's safe. No, no, it's not. So go ahead and leave your money in there. And this includes it. She tells you at the beginning, man, if you got a 401k, if you got IRAs, oh, good Lord, the sky is falling. So I encourage you guys, I will leave the link for this part 1 right here, and I encourage you guys to go check it out. Just know there's a part 2. So go over to Lynette's YouTube channel and check her out because there's a lot of information on here you need to know. She's going to show you that it's like one Jenga block away from collapsing. Okay? It's that close. So let's listen to what Lynette has to say for the next couple of days because what she says makes sense.
Real money supports independence. And we need to be independent.
That's what I said,
in this
Lynette.
Environment, as self-sufficient and independent as possible.
What'd you have in mind?
So what are the central bankers doing for themselves? They are buying gold.
I said that.
And this little blip right in here where they couldn't do it in 2020, they didn't buy much gold, because this is net. So this includes all the buys and all the sells from the global central banks buying and selling gold, right? This shows you gold doing exactly what it was designed to do because there were a number of governments that needed the support, needed to sell some gold so they could help their economies survive this. But as soon as that shock was over, what'd they start doing again? They're net buyers.
Why? Why are all these central banks buying? Remember, the central banks are the bad people. They're buying up all the wealth. So, who cares what they say? We watch what they do.
Why? If it's such an old relic, if it has so little relevance in today's financial system, then why would they be doing that? They wouldn't.
Hey, first of all, I think it's really cool that Lynette just hangs out by her desk, whips open a drawer, and pulls out gold like it's, I don't know, like it's a pencil. You know, it's like, hey, I need a pencil. No, she just goes, hey, look, silver here, gold there. You gotta love her.
Right? It's because they want to stay in power. They want to be independent. And don't you want to be independent too?
Yes, I do.
Don't you want to be able to stand in your own power?
Yes.
But you need more than gold and silver to do that.
Tell her.
Because you need to be as self-sufficient and independent as possible via food, water, energy, security, community, and shelter, as well as your barterability and your wealth.
Yeah. We're not blowing smoke up your boo-boo. There's a reason for it. She's telling everybody what's going on, and she's been warning people to you for a long time. But these last 2 videos, you should pay attention.
Preservation. You need to hold your purchasing power. For 6,000 years, gold has held its purchasing power.
Yeah, for those of you who are not familiar with Lynette, this is about as loud as she gets when she's mad. You can see it in her face. She's about to karate chop somebody in their neck. Okay, she's warning people. Take advantage of what these people are doing. Buy your gold and silver to protect yourself. Don't let what happened in 2000 to the people in 2008 happen to you. Your IRAs, your 401ks. At least 25-30% of it should be over into gold and silver. Protecting your money.
Why? Because it has the broadest base of utility and the broadest base of buyer. It's not rocket science. It doesn't require a special formula to make it look like this or to make it look like that.
Are you sure?
Well, I shouldn't say that because that's not entirely true. Because of all the derivatives on gold and silver that they create to manipulate the price. But that still doesn't eliminate its value across every single segment of the global economy.
Yep. What that means is you can go anywhere in the world and sell gold and silver. Which is important if you, for whatever reason, need to hightail it from wherever you're at. Look, the world seems to be going to a hell in a handbasket real quick. But there are a lot of positive things happening as well. Most of you are not aware of. I showed you a video about a gentleman in Alberta, Canada, who's done something wonderful there. There are other things going on at the moment. And again, for those of you asking about the video that I shot, I did it earlier. I did the interview. As soon as it's released, I will release it as well. You definitely got to hear what is being said in there if they don't dink me hard for it. So, Lynette doing a at you right there. So let's hear what she's got to say.
That's why central banks buy gold.
Yes.
That's why you need to be buying it too. That's why I'm buying it.
I'm buying it.
In any form.
Any form.
Gold is real money at its base.
Yes.
Now, do we have some questions?
I love Lynette. All right, you guys, I am going to leave a link to this because, again, I can't stress this enough. It's really important that you hear what Lynette has to say. Lynette's awesome. She has this way of explaining things to you like you're a stupid second grader without you making you feel like you're a stupid second grader. You know what I mean? Like she really simplifies things. I try to simplify things as well. I deal with mostly what's going on in the real world. And, well, I shouldn't say she's not, but, you know, as far as other things that can affect gold and silver as well as cryptos. So she talks about the market a lot. So again, go over and check this out. 1 or 2 has a lot of information in there and is why you should be running over to purchase gold and silver. I can't stress it enough. For those of you who want to have fun with something, you gotta, I don't know, 25, 50, $100 extra. Throw it in here just for chits and giggles. I mean, seriously, it's gone up. Was it yesterday? It was 174%. Now it's up 24%. So in other words, at one time, it wasn't even 1 cent. So if you put it in here when it was 1 cent, let's say $10,000, well, now you got $30,000 in just what, a couple days? Not bad. So people always go, oh man, I wish I would have got that crypto when it was like not even 1 cent. Well, some of you could have got on it, but it was I brought it to your attention when it was 2.5 cents. And yeah, you could buy this on Coinbase. And people are like, where do I go on Coinbase? So on Coinbase, it has a place for when you're logged in. I should have had it open, so I could have showed you. There's a place on Coinbase where it shows you the charts of all the different cryptocurrencies. You see that chart? It says show more down below. Well, not the chart one. I shouldn't say that. Where your cryptos are, it'll say show more. You click it, and it allows you to scroll down and look at all the other cryptocurrencies that are there, and you'll see it. Or just go, okay, let me simplify it. Let's say you're interested in that. Let's say, oh, Pimpy, I'm going to jump on some of these. Fine. Go up there to where that tab is, hit buy, and then show more on the list, and you should be able to scroll all the way down until you see the symbol, and Alchemy Pay. That's the one you want. Alchemy Pay. Then you just make your purchase there. Like I said, it's so low right now that even like the slightest move makes a huge difference one way or another. All right? So if you just want to have fun without blowing a whole lot of money, you know, if you got some couple hundred discretionary funds, that's what I did. I threw it in there just to see what had happened. So anyways, that's it for now. You guys hit the thumbs up button. If you're not a subscriber, please do so, because when you do, it helps out the channel. And I surely do appreciate it. And I'll catch you later. I'm out.